Hello, hello, hello. How are you? All right, welcome to my video where I will go ahead and interpret the tarot in the areas of money, relationship, career, and well-being. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Glad you found us. And to our fortune community, thank you so much for sharing with me all the little things that I enjoy. All right, so I wanted to share with you that right now the Moon is traveling through the constellation of Scorpio. And what does that mean? And probably just a little more so feeling sensitive, feeling the sense of loyalty, because Scorpios are really loyal. And so you might also find yourself a little more emotional. And so as you go through your day, honor your feelings, honor the emotions that show up for you. And in that sense, you're connecting with that wonderful energy of transformation that Scorpio is so good known for. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at money. Ooh, funny thing, this card was here in this area yesterday. Isn't that interesting? So now we're talking about, for the stock traders, paper traders, we are seeing markets are down, pulling down. So we're seeing dips. The economy is kind of on that low. There could have to be, I could see something about rates, and so influenced by rates and influenced by the market manipulators. So one thing I could tell you right now, that influence of rates and market manipulators is affecting the markets where it's going. So definitely not one of those fun days to be in it, unless you are going short and things like that, and so you are writing it down. Other than that, the Dow is really going to have its little low dip today. Okay. For the collective group, I'm getting an impression from a good collective group that financially there's been so much that you have been through, so much that you almost wish you didn't go through, but without those lessons you wouldn't learn right now how to be more reserved with your finances. You're finding that in a way some of the spending that you had really wasn't adding towards the security. It was just like that, just disposable. And now learning the value of that money and what it can do for the future while still not diminishing the present is really what is coming out of this. And so I'm also getting another message from a collective group, something about being very careful with your money, that there could be persons trying to take advantage of you, scam you, or take from you. So it's interesting, this message that I'm getting. So be very careful. Relationship. Well, it's interesting in the area of relationship that the High Priestess is showing up for a collective group out there. Let me put it like this so you can feel this energy as you look at this lady here with the black and white pillars, with this sacred symbols, the moon, the cross, the Torah, the crescent moon. And so as she's upside down, she is the keeper of your intuition. She is the guardian of those deeper thoughts and guidance. And so why is she showing up upside down in the relationship? As I recall recently just saying something about somebody trying to steal from you, from someone to scam you. So be very careful as these are just showing up in this, that somebody may be trying to get close to you to take advantage of you. So while it might be in the guise of a relationship, it may be just they're interested in something else. So pay attention and follow your intuition, because like this means that you are paying attention, but like this is just a warning that, trust your gut feeling, trust your intuition when it comes to love and romance. And, sometimes it's difficult to, to understand, am I feeling, what is it? I'm not sure if I know how to follow my intuition. What does that mean? And then that is a whole different chapter that I will bring to the channel, because intuition is something, it's like a muscle that you've got to build up, and you've got to, when you are on track and you follow it and you acknowledge, oh yeah, I did. And the more that you acknowledge these little hunches that you're following, the more it builds up, and it just becomes like a vivid antenna that just shouts at you. So it's important, my dear one, that you follow your intuition, not only your conscious mind, but that gut feeling that is guiding you, especially with anything that is related to relationship, to romance. And be truly honest and expect that honesty from others. And if it's not there, step away. Step away. Okay, career. Ew, career. What are you refusing to see? If I recall, we've had the upside down hermit, we've had the Hierophant, and now this person tied and not being able to see. And especially showing up here in the area of career. So what does it mean? Well, a couple things. I'm getting a couple messages from a collective group. So one, it could be that you just got this job that you're in, and it's not what you thought it would be. That's kind of one situation. So you're like, oh, I'm getting another message for people that are in jobs and businesses, kind of in a business or in a job, or kind of in a partnership that they kind of stepped into, and now they're like, they feel like now they have their hands tied, and they really can't make any different decisions right now with their career paths. And I'm also getting something about academics. There's like young adults that are in college or in universities, and they just don't know how to tell their parents, I want to switch my majors. This isn't really what I want. So it's making some really tough decisions right now to move forward, because somehow there's this career that's tied up with this money, and things are really tight. And what I see here is that you just don't know how to move and how to, get through the situation. You really feel like, your hands are tied, and you just can't even see a way out of it. I mean, mentally, it's like your brain cogs are not, moving. They're not oiled and greased enough to understand and see that there are options for you. All you need to do is ask for help, and you'll be surprised that there are people there willing to help you and to help step forward, because it's not far away. It's not far away where you need to be and where you need to go. But right now you're muddled in the mud, as you can see, and your hands are tied. So I am praying that this will be something that you can get through fast. Okay, let's take a look at well-being. Yeah, you're going to. Isn't that good? So I see a lot of movement here for you, because take a look. You've got the money upside down. This thing with not following intuition with your relationship. The swords are here, but now you just have to be careful. Take a look at this as you are looking for that shift, as you are making that move, as you begin to make that decision in your mind. It's important that you don't bring your problems with you. Because a lot of people, sometimes they like to say, I need to move. I need a change of scenery. I need to look for another job. And because of the people here. The thing is, those people, for some unknown reason, they're going to show up in this neighborhood. They're going to show up in this area. They're going to show up at this job with a different face and a different name. Same people. Because what you are running from is going to be there waiting for you until you face it on, until you decide to break that glass wall and just get past those issues that you have created for yourself. Okay, so this is about the mind and making sure that you don't create more problems in there that shouldn't be there. Okay, my dear one? Okay, let's take a look at our next one here. And our final message from the angels. Support. Oh, feel like no support, with no support. And not sure about this. So this message, let me put it this way so you could see. It's a beautiful message showing angels kind of around the earth. And but right now you're feeling unsupported. You're feeling like there's no one there holding you. And I will tell you one thing, that when you ask for divine intervention, imagine that there is an amazing energy holding up this sphere called Earth. What couldn't that energy do for you to support you and guide you if you ask? And if you begin to believe, and that the next thing you do, you step into the faith that it's already taken care of. That's what we need. Faith. And God will give you that support. Ask and you shall receive. All right, my friend, if you haven't done so, hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about this reading. And subscribe to my channel. Be blessed.